The Spurs actually didn't go to the pick and roll as much as I figured they would in Game 5. I think it's a really good illustrative purposes. We can look at 3 ways they scored off of one simple concept of the pick and roll and how each of them is unique in their own factors. So this is probably the most obvious one. And Victor's going to go set a ball screen. The idea is here, set the ball screen, driver comes here, presents the first threat, Victor rolling presents the second threat. And so it puts a lot of stress on Randall here, who he has to guard one, the shooter out here, or not really a shooter, but kind of a shooter out here, but then also stay with Victor as he's rolling. And obviously that's very difficult because Victor's extremely long, so you have to get into his body. You can't really wait till late, or else you're not going to have time to get there. And so Victor gets here, gets a foot planted, and he's just simply going to get higher than Randall is in this situation. And Fox puts it in a good spot, and Randall, the only way he can do is try and bump the body as Victor is going up. So it works out perfectly. That's example number 1 of the Spurs getting a clean look. Example number 2 is in the fourth here. We're going to see a ball screen between Castle and Wemby. The exact same situation. Okay, this one, the Timberwolves are being much more physical up here, and so this is where Castle really, really thrives. I love this from him. He's going to, essentially, the idea is he's going to come off this way, but because the defender is going to get too aggressive this way, he's going to spin and reject the screen. And so Wemby does this extremely well too, where he just simply floats to the other side. This isn't something you can super script ahead of time, but you can kind of discuss it. And so if the defender gets too high, Wemby's going to get over here. And so when he comes downhill, now this player is expecting Castle to come this way, so he's meeting him there, so he's well out of position. And so now you have Victor screening here, and you have Castle driving downhill. And so essentially you have one of these two players has to be the rim protector, but they also have to worry about shooters out here in the perimeter, both competent shooters. And Castle's athletic enough that if you're not there early, he's going to just go finish. An absolutely tremendous finish by Castle, great read by Castle, and great understanding by Wemby to go flip that screen as well. And the final example here is this is going to be the final conclusion where you get too much gravity to somebody else. Here, I don't know exactly what the Timberwolves, maybe they're still in zone. It's unclear exactly what's going on. But you essentially have this player is worried about Victor, and then this player is saying switch out there, and so he's going to take Victor. But essentially, if you don't have Rudy Gobert, it does put a lot of strain on the defense if he's not in. And so because both players are so worried about Victor because he's clearly the biggest threat on the Spurs, you're simply going to kick it over here to a wide open shooter. Castle makes the right read. He did that for UConn the entire time. And you get a clean look at a 3. And the Spurs were absolutely lights out in Game 5. And I expect more in the future games as well.